kind. Kativa.
Alpina is very shy to come. Please tell her not to feel shy. So yesterday we had done part 2. Today let us begin part 3. We learned about the introduction of the nightingale. The first time she enters into this poem or into this parody or this spoof or this story. She finally stops singing, and this is the response. Let us see the poem, what it says. And when she had ended, clapped, ducks had swum and herons waded to her as she serenaded. A heron is a long-legged freshwater and coastal bird. Serenade means to entertain someone with or a calm and a light piece of music. It comes from the Latin word which also means is a feeling of great peace and inner calm. The next line says, and a solitary loon wept beneath the summer moon. Solitary is an adjective. It means doing something or existing alone. In this lockdown, we can really identify with this meaning. We seem to be all alone and we seem to be living a life far away from anyone else. Now, what is a loon? A loon is also identified as a diver. It's a group of aquatic birds. Aquatic bird means a bird which is very easily adapted to the water. The eyes of this bird is also red. And when it comes out from the water, it would seem as if it is crying. It has happened to us that sometimes when you hear a particular piece of music, it touches you so much that even tears come out from your eyes. So this is what the poet Vikram Seth is trying to say. It's very clever words to keep us entertained. A loon is a water bird, and when it comes out of the water, it seems that as if it has been crying, and its eyes are naturally red in any case. So here the poet has cleverly combined the natural features of the bird as well as the emotions of the audience when they heard such a beautiful song. Tears came out. Now, in English literature or in poetry, it is also a very important and significant symbol. That the moon itself is not perfect. There are so many flaws or mistakes. The moon also signifies a rhythm of time, a rhythm. And in music also, rhythm is very important. So here he is reinforcing the music or the singing of the bird and also the rhythm of time. He uses the word summer moon because summer is actually a very pleasant time to be outdoors at night. The next part of the poem says, toads and teals and tiddlers captured by her voice, cheered on, enraptured. Bravo, too divine, encore. The one of the main characters in this poem is a frog, but here Vikram Seth is not talking about frog. He's talking about a toad. He's just putting it there for comic effect. Remember that this poem is not really to be taken very seriously. It's like a parody or a comedy or a spoof. The next word is teals. A teal is also commonly called as a Eurasian teal. So it's one of the smaller type of ducks. A tiddler is a small fish or a very small fish. If you look at the picture, you will find that it just fits even just between two fingers of your hand. So it's a very small fish. It can also mean a very small person or a thing. And rapture means to give intense pleasure or joy or heavenly experience. Next word is bravo. Bravo is actually a French and also an Italian word. It means well done, good, and it expresses approval when a performer or a person or any other person has done something well or very well. In the Italian, it also means a bold or a brave or a capable person. So when we say bravo, it means you have done a good job. Next word is divine. Divine is an adjective. It means having godly qualities. Next, they said encore. Encore is a French word. It means again. So sometimes at the end of a performance, when a musician or a singer sings so well and the crowd, they're asking the performer or the singer to please sing again. This normally happens or takes place at the end of a concert. So it means to sing again. The next part of the poem says, so the nightingale once more, quite unused to such applause, sang till dawn without a pause. Was not familiar with such a response. She didn't expect that she would be so popular and that people would appreciate her so much, and the creatures of the Bengal bog would appreciate her so much. So she continued singing and she didn't stop. Without a pause, she sang till dawn, or she sang the whole night till the morning. So, what do we learn in this particular section? We know that the nightingale is very immature and perhaps a little bit overexcited. She is not used to getting so much affection, let's say adulation, from her audience or from the creatures of the Bengal bog. Just to satisfy them, she neglects her own health or her own well-being, and she continues to perform through the night. And you could say this gives us a little idea of what is going to take place in the rest of the poem, and I will explain it every day as we go along. Now, for a student or for a teenager, you should understand that yes, we do need appreciation and we do need praise and compliments, but we should not let it go to our heads.